India is ranked 152 in the FIFA ranking for football. But that hasn't stopped us from having a culture that reveres football. Kolkata is as synonymous with football as it is with cricket. But in the heart of Bangalore lies a small neighborhood. The name may not ring a bell to many, but the place is a pilgrimage for Indian football fans. We are in the neighborhood fondly known as Austin Town.
Our Indian football team first time qualified for Olympics in 1948. In those days, an Indian team, there were 6 to 7 players from Bangalore, especially from Austin Town and Gautampuram. And first Indian to score in Olympics, Sarangpani Raman, he is from Austin Town and he was nicknamed as Left Out Raman. He was a very good football player and was a very good coach, and of course I am coached by him from my small time.
This name itself, players are not only produced, they are born. Football factory we can say in Bangalore. Even myself, I just born and brought up this area, and I started playing in the same ground. Then I played for the country. 3-4 times I also played for the country. I'm national awardee. In this area, everybody plays. Even their forefathers, their ancestors, their grandpa, they all play. The children also. That's why this area, especially, very, very famous for football.
Austin Town tells us a story that we haven't bothered to look for, the lost story of Indian football. In the neighborhood of this holy town is a place called Gautampuram, another part of the folklore of our football culture. The lively streets carry a generation of proud soccer players who have represented India as well as top clubs of the country. In the middle of the layout lies a statue of Pele along with the holy saints, showcasing its century-old alliance with the game.
Sampath sir, who was a bronze medalist in Asian Games, this was the last medal for the India in football in Asian Games. He is also from Austin Town.
They will conduct tournaments. We will come for 5-6 districts. All will come and play match. So they will conduct. These people all will rest there. They will conduct. The rest will be. This all this villages. That's why I am telling football. If one ball, if we throw one ball, we cannot get those days. That lace ball was there before all. That ball will be there. One ball if we throw, 20 people we can enjoy and play. The other 20 people will wait for outside. Full day match will go. That also, Gurdwaras, before Gurdwara there was a ground, small ground, the lake down. Morning started 9 o'clock match, evening 6 o'clock, 6:30 only that will go, tournament will be over. All the teams, 7-8 teams, you will lose with them, they will play with them, this will play with this, like this. 1 day tournament, 2 days tournament, Saturday, Sunday tournament, 1 day tournament, holidays tournament. That is the tournament. Every districts, local districts, it is not big districts.
For decades, Austin Town has been the manufacturing unit for Indian football clubs and the national team. The players are prepared and then picked up by clubs from Kolkata and other states. Bangalore has failed to capitalize on a treasure that it possesses in the form of Austin Town and its neighborhood. There is no job security for players who invest everything they have in the name of football. That has resulted in a subsequent decline in the quantity and quality of players in the recent era.
We just practice harder and we try to play a better level of football, but no job security is in Bangalore. If you take for the cricket, if you just represent the Ranji Trophy, they give a job in the bank and some other companies. If you play Santosh Trophy in football level, we don't even get a job. We just represent the state, that's it. After that, we can't even turn back to that. How much ever we play, we have to play in the local league just to get a stipend, just 100 rupees a masala dosa or a tea. Most of the senior players, those who represent the country and the state, they just left the football and they are working for as a painter or a coolie. And most of the youngsters also nowadays they are giving up football because of there is no job security in Bangalore.
Basically, football from Gautampura and Austin Town is from the poor only. Because of the poor people play, they don't get encouragement here, proper encouragement, and some people even they doesn't have food also. They don't have food and proper job for them, and at home also their parents are not well settled. Okay, so what they do is they also to go for work and come and play, and they nowadays they don't find time to practice also. People are so engaged with work and all because they have to work and they should earn, support the family. So these are one of the reasons the football is coming down in Austin Town and Gautampura. But still some people are still working football and still they are playing football. In that poverty also they play football.
Coach will tell the boy, okay, you go just home, you take a good food, you have 2 eggs, you have milk, you have that, you can take sufficient rest. But at home situation will be different. The boy must be able to consume 2 eggs. Parents should be readily they support the child, but it won't happen always in this. Football is a middle class game, and each parent they have kids. They won't be having 1 kid, 2, 3 kids. They cannot maintain all the 3 kids with giving everything. So what I'm saying, when the clubs they play for the clubs, they should encourage the players giving all this. We cannot demand everything from the parent side. Parents can do what is their best, but also community, our people who is coming forward, some sponsors they need also.
How do you expect us to become a great footballer when it doesn't support us at grassroots level in Bangalore in India?
हमको फील्ड में अच्छा आदमी चाहिए, रिकॉग्नाइज प्लेयर लोग का ऊपर अच्छा करना है, वैसा हम लोग का प्रॉपर आदमी लोग चाहिए इधर. कब आएंगे, कौन बुला लगाएंगे, कौन करेंगे, ये सभी कहाँ से चेंज होगा. हमारा एक स्टेट नहीं है, एक लैंग्वेज नहीं है, 20 लैंग्वेज है हमारा पास.
As India fights to establish a sports culture, places like Austin Town and Gautampura beg for revival. Fighting the demons of poverty and hunger, this neighborhood has served Indian football for a century without asking for a penny in return. And we have failed to acknowledge the efforts. If Indian sports, especially football, has to rise, we need to give a place like Austin Town what it deserves: respect and selfless support. It is time we start demanding answers from the ones responsible for their ignorance.